Hello everyone, this is Dr. K.S.Rangasamy, Professor working in the Department of Textile Technology, K.S.Rangasamy College of Technology, Tiruchengood. I invite all of you for this video lecture, and in this video lecture I would like to discuss an important area called merchandising. If somebody want to take up their career in merchandiser, I hope this video could be useful to them. Come, let us start. If you want to select your career as a merchandiser, at first you should know about what is merchandising, who is a merchandiser, then how to become an apparel merchandiser. It is highly essential not only for merchandiser, but whatever could be the career, you should know what things I need to know to enter into that career. So if you want to select your career as a merchandiser, at first you should know about what is merchandising, who is a merchandiser, and how to become an apparel merchandiser. What is merchandising? So the following are the definitions will clarify the various terminologies like merchandise, merchandising, and merchandiser. Now first let us understand what is merchandise means. Merchandise is nothing but some kind of goods bought and sold, nothing but trading of goods. So merchandise is nothing but the goods that can be either bought or sold, otherwise it can be called as trading of goods. So what is merchandising then? So merchandising is an important area where the presentation of new products, all aspects of products including design, quality and consumer demand must be considered. Simply, it is an activity of selling and promoting the goods. So it is an activity of selling and promoting the goods. Now let us understand what is a merchandiser means. So merchandiser is nothing but a person who do all activity of merchandising. Friends, I believe now you get a clear idea about what is merchandise, what is merchandising, and who is a merchandiser. Still, we can continue with who is a merchandiser. So, merchandiser is a person who merchandises goods specifically for export business. He works closely with buyers to forecast trends, and he plans stock levels and monitor how well goods for selling. He also makes sure that goods are available in the right store at the right time and at the right price. It is essential, no? So if a customer want to buy a product, if that is not available in the store, then how can he buy that? So yeah, goods to be available in the right store at the right time and at the right price. So merchandiser is a person who interacts with the buyer and seller. He plays a crucial role and also put efforts in proper relations between buying houses or buying agents or agency and seller or exporter in terms of executing an order. So in short, a merchandiser is a person who is fully responsible in executing a particular order. So a good merchandiser has the attributes of hard work, sincerity, loyalty, teamwork, negotiation, etc. So those who are watching this video, please keep it in mind. If you want to be a good merchandiser, you should possess an attribute of hardworking, sincerity in doing the job, loyalty towards the manufacturer and buyer, and you are ready to work in a team, and you should possess a skill of negotiating things. And finally, customer satisfaction and retention mainly depends on a good merchandiser because he is acting as a bridge between the buyer and manufacturer. So here the buyer is the customer. So customer satisfaction, and if you want to retain the customer for a long period, it highly depends upon who the merchandiser is allotted for that particular order. Now let us see the actual meaning of a merchandiser. We can take one letter each in the merchandiser. So we can consider M is for managerial capacity, E is for correspondence in English, both written and spoken. Then regular in office attendance, confident in taking up any decision. H stands for honest life. A stands for always have a positive attitude. N is for nicely behave. D is for devoted to service. I is you should possess good intelligent quotient, that is IQ. S is sincere in work, and E means enthusiastic and excellent in dealing. R stands for regular in correspondence and rational in behavior. Now friends, merchandiser can be uh, expanded like this by using the first letter of that particular word merchandiser. So all the characteristics, all the things needed to be a good merchandiser can understand by expanding the word merchandiser itself. Always, wherever you go and if you join in a job, you need to be a position to get good name, isn't it? So if you want to become a good merchandiser, then a basic educational background must be needed. Uh, Particularly if you studied the course which is related to that field, then it is highly considered. And if you want to get this dream job, you should have good knowledge of both English written and spoken. And nowadays computer literacy is highly needed because if you are in a position to use Gmail to communicate things through mail, and software, sometimes software also needed to be used, and you need to know internet browsing. So knowledge about computer is a essential one if you want to be a merchandiser. Then excellent behavior, and you should be smart enough because many times critical situations will come. During that time, if you are smart enough, you can able to take a correct decision. And you should have a strong personality, and of course, you need to be an intelligent person too. See, if you want to excel in this career as a merchandiser, you should possess thorough knowledge on several things. First and foremost, you need to know about all fibers available and used. So you should have a thorough knowledge on natural fibers and various natural fibers available, its properties, etc. Then animal fibers, mineral fibers, synthetic fibers, because nowadays several kinds of natural fibers, synthetic fibers, blended fibers are used. So you should have a thorough knowledge on the different types of fibers available and its properties. Then comes, you should possess a strong knowledge on various fabrics used. That could be a woven fabric or knitted fabric. You should have a strong knowledge on that. Let us say if it is a woven fabric, you should know the weaving patterns to make poplin fabric, Oxford fabric, tulle fabric, plain fabric, derby, jacquard, corduroy, checked fabric, pleated fabric, like that. So many different varieties of fabrics are available in the market. Once you have a strong knowledge on how they are made and what could be the property based on the weave structure, which help you to take a correct decision if any urgency or unexpected things happen. Then coming back, you should also know about knitted fabrics. So the knitted fabrics may be of single jersey, rib, interlock, PQ, fleece, terry fabrics, rib fabric, sometimes drop needle fabrics, etc. So you should have a basic knowledge on varieties of knitted fabrics. Then you should know about the types of printing. So we have several varieties of printing available like all over printing, screen printing, reactive print, uh, discharge print, pigment print, flock print, foil print, embossed print, heat transfer print, dip dye print, etc. So you should have some knowledge on the types of printing available. Then you should know what are the various samples needs to be prepared then and there uh, to get the approval from the buyer. So the types of samples may be a proto sample, fit sample, size set sample, counter sample, like that. Different varieties of samples are there. All types of samples I already shown in that slide. Also, you should have a knowledge on lab test requirements. So, when to accept if the result is given in shrinkage or dimensional stability test, peeling test, rubbing test, and precipitation test to light, staining, wash fastness, saliva, tensile strength, bursting strength, then presence of azo, polyvinyl chloride or formaldehyde or any other carcinogenic substance in the garment. All these things you should know. You should know how to keep record of all yarn, fabric and garment accessory supplier, good knowledge of exporting and importing countries, knowledge on duty rates and customs regulations, know all sea and freight forwarder who are all available if you want to export our product either through sea or through air. So know all feeder and mother vessel schedule. You need to keep updated records of container charges, like different capacity of containers are there. Based on your order quantity, you can finalize which container size would be a useful one. So for example, we have 20 feet container, 40 feet high cube, 45 feet high cube, like that. You should keep all records of garment trimmings and accessories like embroidery, hanger, labels, laces, elastic, poly, then curtains and garment manufacturing, etc. You should keep records of all spinning mills, knitting mills, dyeing factories with their machine and production capacity. Because based on the nature of the order, you can easily identify the person or the industry wherein you can get the works done. So you should know the consumption and costing details. Having good knowledge on consumption of fabrics and costing will highly benefited to execute a job in a proper way. You should be very sincere about packing list and you should assort the garments based on the size, style, type, etc. And you should thoroughly follow the buyer instruction. The main thing is if you want a merchandiser now, you have to thoroughly follow the buyer instruction because he is the one who finally accept the manufactured item we send to him and he will send the accepted money to us. So take all updated news like inputs, outputs, daily garment production records from factory manager. You should know all buyer compliance and various standards. Keep knowledge about order procedures of international buyers. Be committed with the buyers and suppliers. And you should possess a habit of replying all mails without wasting any time. Be sincere to your job and duties. Don't do things in assumption. Rather, you get clarification and keep written records with date and time. Always show positive attitude to resolve all problems. Always check all booking of fabrics and accessories before and after sending. If possible, get it checked by third person. You should have a highly motivated person and try to improve public relations. So in summary, my friends, if you want to become a successful merchandiser, you should follow and try to maintain above all these points. These requirements are very essential for the job preparation. Possessing this knowledge and skills will be helpful to get a merchandising career easily. Thanks for watching. Let us all meet in another video. Until, keep learning and growing. Thank you.